son is learning how to make his first hamburger today himself. And we're videotaping it.
Chef Prime.
Hey, see? Okay, so now what you want to do is flatten it out. Not too far out. What I usually do is, see where it's cracked and go around the edges and put that together. So what I usually do is, let me show you. So you're being a little too gentle with, Okay, and then, because you're gonna fry it. So what you're gonna do, okay, now you got it where you want it. Okay, get the pan. You can use that one. Put it on the front burner. Okay, you need to push it back onto the fire. Turn the fire down, that's up too high.
4?
Yeah. Okay, that's good right there. So let that heat up for a second. And then once that heats up, you don't need to use any oil or anything because ground beef has fat in it. So it'll make its own oil. Plus that's a non-stick pan, so you don't need that. So what you're gonna do as soon as that heats up, so you can either turn the plate over and peel the burger off, or you can get the spatula and scoop it off. Do you know which one is the spatula? Yep, good job. Okay, so scoop it up with that one. Do it over here over the pan, so you can just plop it right in the pan. Flip it over and it'll come off. There you go. Okay. And now it'll start cooking. And you just let it cook. When I'm frying stuff, because of the grease, I usually put the lid on top. And so, in theory, what you want to do is let it do all the cooking it's going to do on one side before you flip it over.
Yeah, I know that.
Right. Okay. So you want it to be nice and brown. You like your burgers well done, right? No pink at all. No pink at all. Okay. So you're gonna let it cook all until it's like light brown. And the way you check is, you're nowhere near there yet, but the way you check is you just take the spatula and just kind of look up. Right. And then once it's in, slide the spatula. And because that side is cooked, remember how hard of a time you had getting the spatula? It won't be like that. It'll slide right under it. And then just flip it over and do the same thing. And then what I usually do is while that's cooking, I start getting my bun ready. My bun and my lettuce and tomato and stuff. No. Never put something you're going to eat onto a plate where there's been raw meat. Okay? It'll make you really sick. You probably should have made yourself 2 hamburgers. You know that?
Yeah.
Well, it's not too far gone. Why don't you go ahead and make you another burger real quick and throw that in there, and then that way you'll just go ahead and use all. Do the same thing. Yep. Just use the rest of the meat. Do the same thing you did with the other one. Huh? Brown, that's one of the reasons why I'm not real fond of making meatloaf. Why did that sound like something fell? Did you hear that?
It sounded like a little quake.
It might be the wind moving something around.
It felt like the wind. I thought it was going to be windy today.
So, okay. No, you didn't season it and stuff. So you roll it. Yeah. You got to season your meat, flatten it out. Do your Worcestershire first. Is any even coming out? It doesn't look like it.
Maybe it's barely.
Okay. And then roll it up and make your patty. And I know my son's going to post this video, so just an FYI. He thoroughly washed his hands, very good I might add, before he started cooking. And we went through the importance of making sure you wash your hands every time so you don't doesn't make himself or anyone else sick. Not to mention that's just plain nasty, but
I'm already unhealthy enough.
yeah.
I'm already bad at it.
Okay, here you're good. Make your patty. Okay, you're probably going to have to check your... Uh-huh. Look on the other side and see how it looks.
Might explode it.
No, it's not ready to be turned. Leave it. You don't have to put it back in the middle because you're going to put this burger in there too, so you have to have room for it. Okay. What did you call yourself? Chef Prime?
Yeah.
Okay, Chef Prime. Oh, I just thought about this. If you post this, then it's my voice. Oh, man.
Whatever. Of course it's gonna be your voice. Unless I do it.
Make sure you seal your cracks.
Unless I changed it, got rid of the audio, and got music. Which I'm not
Okay, now that should be ready to go. That one little crack, yeah. So, yeah. So when it does that, pinch it together, and then see, and then yeah, and then your crack will go away. Okay, now you want to get that in the pan so you can eat them relatively at the same time. Are you gonna have tater tots with your burgers or no? No. Okay.
It's like a big, you know.
Yeah, I know. Flip it over. It'll come right off. There you go. Put the lid on and let it cook. Okay, so now wash your hands because you had the meat in your hands. Okay, now when you finish washing your hands, then you're going to do the prep for your bun for your burger. Okay, so I'm going to put you on pause now. We'll come back when you start putting your burger together, okay? One piece for each patty. And then put the lid back on it with no heat. And then once the cheese melts, you'll be ready for your burger.
Well, of course you can set up your buns any way you want them.
So here, would you like to talk on your own video?
Yeah. You can set up your buns any way you want them. I did it like that because I like ketchup and mayo and lettuce. If you like tomato, anything, set it up like that. And Chef Prime.
Are you listening?
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.